Hey, Pop Rockers, how you going? Paul with you again today. Hey, today we've got a special guest, Chelsea Berman. I'm not sure if you know any of Chelsea's music. She's based on the central coast of New South Wales. She has a new single out calling Going There. It's a great little track. We'll have it at the end of the interview, as we always do. But right now, everyone, all pop rockers, let's make Chelsea welcome. Here she is, Chelsea Berman. Hey,
Hello.
how you going?
I'm good. Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, it's any time. This is what we do. We love speaking to new and exciting artists. But in saying that, you're not really a new exciting artist. You've been around for a little bit, haven't you? Writing and releasing music.
Yeah, a little bit. I still feel like I'm new, but yeah, when I think about it, it has been quite a while now, quite a few years, especially in music in general. The country scene has only, maybe been about 5-ish years, but
Yep.
yeah, music in general I've been doing since I was young. So yeah, it's been a little while.
So why did you choose country genre rather than pop?
Yeah, I
Yes.
did start out doing a few different genres. I did some jazz, I did
Yep.
musical theatre for a little bit, and then kind of moved into pop. But I actually went to the Tamworth Country Music Festival about 8 years ago now, I think.
Yep.
And yeah, that was kind of when I fell in love with country music and really got introduced to it. And yeah, ever since then, it's all I've, listened to and played, and it's been, yeah, a big part of my life. So that was kind of the catalyst for country music coming into my life.
Because you don't really have the classic country twang in your voice. It is a more pop orientated voice, which is not bad. Um, but your new single, Going There, how's that going for you?
Yeah, it's going really good. It is definitely the most kind of, I guess, pop track that I have released. A lot of my other music has been a little bit more country. I am definitely country pop. Like, definitely wouldn't call myself fully
Yep.
country, but we have the different influences coming from
Well, you
different areas.
can cross over and
Yeah, exactly. There's so much crossover now, which I love. So yeah, this track is a bit more on the pop side, which
yep.
was a bit of an experiment to see what people thought. But I really love it, and yeah, have got some great feedback so far. So yeah, I think we're on to a winner there.
Yeah, well, it's good. I'm glad you're getting good feedback because I love the track. It's a
Awesome.
nice poppy track. So it's good. The film clip looked like a bit of fun to make. There's lots of giggles and laughter in that.
Yeah, had quite a few of my friends in it, which is always fun to be able to just hang out and film a music video. It makes it a lot less stressful and yeah, a lot of fun.
So the Joker and the Thief, is that one of your local haunts?
Yeah. So that's in Terrigal, which is local to me on the Central Coast, and they were very, very lovely to let us film there. They basically just let us take it over for the day, which was so amazing. And yeah, it was the perfect venue. The pink lights, it's just amazing. So happy
Yeah.
with it.
I was going to say that we just got a new sign for our studio that we've got to put up, and it's pretty much the same thing, but it says Pop Rock Radio.
Oh,
It's nice
awesome.
bright pink, and yeah, so it's pretty good. So
Yeah.
the song, where did you get the inspiration from it? Was it from personal experience, or did you?
Yeah, from personal experience. And a lot of my songs previously haven't been too personal. Like,
Yep.
maybe they're, an idea that's come to me from something that's happened, but it hasn't been super, super personal. But this song and, all of the next songs that I am planning on releasing have been quite personal to me, which
Yep.
is cool. Like, I like being able to really connect with the song and, share some of myself with my followers and the people that listen to my music. But yeah, this one's from personal experience, and
Yep.
yeah, just all about a relationship that I kept going back to, even though I knew it wasn't a good decision, and you kind of have that voice in the back of your head, but
Yeah.
you just can't help it at the time. So yeah, that was kind of what it was all about.
I think we all have that at one stage in our lives. So,
Yeah, pretty relatable, I think. So that's also why I wanted to write it, because I thought a lot of other people could relate to it as well.
yeah. So you said you got more music coming out. So are you planning on an EP or an album release?
At this stage, just singles this year.
Yep.
I have done 2 EPs in the past. I'd really love to do an album, but yeah, just I guess kind of getting to that point of being able to create an album has been a bit tricky. So maybe next year, hopefully. But yeah, for this year, it'll just be a few more singles.
Yep. Well, you got about 4 years worth of video clips on YouTube. You could make a best of.
Yeah, I know, definitely. Yeah, not all of those songs are on an EP already, so definitely a few different things I could do
Yeah.
and look at.
So, do you have any when you sit down to create your music? Obviously, you said a lot of it comes from personal experience. Do you have any rituals or superstitions you go through before sitting down to write your music?
I don't. It usually happens pretty naturally. Like lot of the time, I'll get an idea at the most inconvenient time.
Yeah.
But when you have that inspiration, you just got to do it. So you start writing things down in your notes or creating little voice memos and just kind of get it all out of your head. So yeah, nothing really in terms of rituals or anything like that, but just making sure if I do have an idea that I get it recorded somewhere, because otherwise I will forget it, and that's not fun.
Do you have any processes that you'd like to go through before sitting down and writing to help spark the creativity?
Yeah, again, it just depends. Like sometimes if I'm writing with someone else, obviously that's more planned. And we do, start talking in the session about what we might want to write about, what's happened in our lives, if we have any ideas, that sort of thing. And then we kind of go from there. And obviously it depends on how that person likes to write, and it's always quite a different experience. But if I'm writing by myself, yeah, it's really that kind of spur of the moment. I've had this idea. And yeah, I just kind of, it's either the words that come to me first or maybe the melody and the words. And then I kind of put that to music and then again, kind of go from there. So yeah, it's always a bit of a different process, which is fun.
Hey, Pop Rockers, how are you? Paul with you today. Hey, just a quick word from our sponsor, which is, well, basically us. We're sponsoring ourselves. If you really enjoy what we're doing and you like seeing new music and new artists coming through and seeing us have a chat with them and introducing you to new music and the video clips, there's something you can do. It doesn't take much. It's a very small donation. You can follow to buy me a coffee up there. It's something as simple as $2 can help us with the costs of bringing all these people and artists and bands to you. So we really appreciate it if you could just head over to Buy Me a Coffee. $2 is all it takes. And we'd like to thank everyone else who has gone to Buy Me a Coffee and supported us and who are supporting us in other ways. So thank you very much. And here we go. Back to the interview. Cheers. Yeah, do you play many of the instruments?
I play a very basic guitar.
Yeah.
So enough to be able to write songs, which I think is really helpful. I know a few artists, they just sing and can't actually play any instruments, which I think would make it super, super hard to be able to write music. So very grateful that I have a little bit of guitar skills, but just basic. So if I am writing with someone else, they're usually the music person and they put in all the fancy stuff and I just play the basic guitar chords.
Yeah, I can play too. I keep telling everyone, I think it comes up in just about every interview, I can play the D and A chord. That's about it.
All you need.
Yeah, just got to get a bit more creative and get some lyrics smashed together and we'll be right.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, what we're going to do, I'm going to start you off on the music quiz.
Okay.
So this is basically just a little bit of a quiz, just so I don't know, just to see how much you know about the music industry in general.
Okay. I don't have much faith in myself.
No, you'll be right. So it's just 10 questions. You can pass if you want.
Okay.
Okay. Question number 1: who recorded Jenny from the Block?
Oh, J-Lo?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Bingo. That's easy. We're off to a good start. 1 from 1. Now we're getting a bit harder. Freddie Mercury is from which band?
Is it Queen?
Yes. 2
Oh,
from 2.
good. If I got that wrong, I was going to be bad.
Name Olivia Rodrigo's debut album.
Sour?
Cool. 3 from 3.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now we're going to test you here. Cav Temple is from the band Grinspoon. True or false?
No idea, but I will guess true.
No, false. He's from
Eskimo
Joe. He's from Eskimo Joe.
No, that one.
Yeah. We spoke to him. He's one of the first interviews we did. He's a great guy
awesome.
to chat to.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of Australian bands and artists are pretty great to talk to there. I haven't come across one person who's been rude or obnoxious or anything. They've all been quite laid back.
That's awesome. Yeah. I think us Australian artists, I've met a lot of nice ones as well. I don't think I've met any rude ones.
Yeah. Okay, back to the questions. In 2008, Love Story went to number 1 in Australia. Who was the singer?
Taylor Swift?
Bingo. Yep, you're doing all right. Yeah, you're doing one wrong. But, this one is going to test you
Okay.
because it's definitely away from your music genre. Anyway, Coolio released a song 10 days after his death with Aussie rapper Cardia. True or false?
Again, no idea, but I will say true.
Yes, and it
Yeah,
was
that was complete.
Do You Want It was the name of the song.
Yeah, wow. 10 days after death. That's amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty much because obviously they recorded it beforehand and it was
Yeah.
released, but yeah, it's yep. Alrighty. Katy Perry was married to Russell Brand from 2010 to 2012. True or false?
I know they were married. I don't know the years, but I'm going to say true.
Bingo, got it.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake was in which band?
Oh, is it NSYNC?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure about that.
It's either NSYNC or Backstreet Boys. But
Yeah, one of the two.
true or false? I changed my name to Pink because my name Mandy Moore was the same as Mandy Moore. True or false?
False?
Yeah, because it's Alicia Moore, not Mandy
Yeah, I
Moore.
didn't think it was Manny Moore. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Last question. This is nice. Another Aussie one. Kylie Minogue's first number one in Australia was I Should Be So Lucky. True or false?
I actually listened to a podcast all about Kylie Minogue's career, but of course
Yeah.
I don't remember that. False?
Yeah, it's false.
Yeah.
It was Locomotion.
Yeah, I thought it would be more of a well-known one because I don't know that one.
Yeah. But Locomotion had two versions.
Oh.
So there you go.
Okay.
Easy.
Cool. I didn't do it horribly.
Nah. But some of these questions were supposed to prompt me to ask you other questions, and you know what? I totally forgot half of what I was going to ask you.
That's all right.
No, we'll get there. So, do you get out and about doing live gigs and live shows? And if so, where would people most likely find you playing?
I play a lot in New South Wales, kind of Newcastle area. There's a lot of country music gigs there. Obviously, Tamworth, kind of around that space. Play quite a bit in like Foster, Port Macquarie area as well. Of course, a little bit on the Central Coast where I'm based, but also do quite a bit in Queensland, North Queensland. Again, a lot of country music up there. So yeah, I get around.
No. Do you any plans of going further afield? South Australia, Melbourne, Victoria, Western Australia?
I would love to. It's been on the wish list for a while. Just haven't managed to yet. But hopefully this year, maybe later in the year, I'd love to get down that way.
Yep. So what's coming up in the near future for you? Do you have any new songs coming out really soon, or are they still being worked on?
Yeah, I do have a new song pretty much ready to go that will be released kind of middle of the year.
Yep.
I am also going to Nashville in June, so that's kind of what I'm preparing for at the moment, and getting ready for that. So that's going to be, I think, the highlight of my year for sure.
Yeah. Have you been there before?
No, I had a trip planned in 2020, and that obviously got cancelled. So have been really itching to reorganize it, and finally did.
Cool. Have you got any won any awards or any accolades from doing your country music? Because it's like pretty good music.
Oh, thank you. Not too many yet, I don't think. I had a few like little songwriting awards quite a few years ago that I entered and was a finalist or won some, I believe, but it's a while ago now. But no, I haven't really got a chance to enter many, but maybe that will be a goal of mine for next year.
Well, hopefully a couple of golden guitars will pop up for you.
Yes, we'll see. That's definitely the goal, but I think that will be quite far in the future for me.
I don't know. You got to I'm just going to go through here. Like I've been listening to "Don't Leave Me Now."
Oh yes, that's an old one.
That's an old one. Yeah.
Yep.
And then there was another one. Just going back. I'm just going to pause it so it doesn't play. Kick off. Wherever I Go.
Yep.
That's another relatively older. It's about 3 years ago.
Yeah, a little bit ago.
But they're pretty poppy songs as well. They're not really.
Yeah, I've definitely never been like super traditional country. It's definitely been, country pop and a bit of that crossover. But yeah, I think further down the line, I've introduced more and more pop. But yeah, I'll definitely always have country in my songs and will always be a country artist, but the sound will just change a bit, I think.
Yeah, no, good luck. Hopefully we'll hear more and more of your music.
Thank you.
But what we're going to do now, we're going to go to our next segment, which is Get to Know Chelsea, which is 10 random questions. They're a lot easier than the then the music quiz. Wicked. Are you ready?
I think so.
No, these are pretty simple.
Okay.
Nothing too nothing controversial, so you're not going to get into trouble from anyone.
Okay, good. Perfect.
But if there is one you might get into trouble with.
Oh, okay.
But we'll leave that. Your favourite season: summer, winter, spring, or autumn?
Summer, 100%. I'm definitely a warm weather gal.
Yeah, can't operate in the cold.
No,
So,
no.
the first concert you went to?
It was Hilary Duff.
Yep.
Yeah, so good. I think I was in like year 1 in school. I was quite young. And yeah, so good. Such a great first concert. I mean, I don't remember it, but I remember loving it. I was at the very, very back. Couldn't see much, but yeah, I loved her at the time, so it was great.
Oh, yeah, I like Hilary Duff, and I also I'm always in trouble because people say my music taste like for a 12-year-old girl. And they're like, come on.
Nothing wrong with that.
It is when you're addicted to Carly Rae Jepsen.
Oh, she's great.
Yeah, she's touring in Australia, so
Is she?
yeah, but she's not coming to Perth, which is disappointing.
Oh, that is frustrating.
Yeah. Well, next question: your favourite milkshake flavour?
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
What is your worst bad habit?
Worst bad habit. I'm addicted to my phone and cannot be without it for more than 30 minutes.
We hopefully won't hold you up for 30 minutes.
I know, I got to get it.
Hey, would you ever go on Australian Idol?
Probably not. I have tried some of those TV shows before, quite a few years ago, and although it wasn't a horrible experience, I think I'd just rather, do it my own way and not get caught up in all of that.
Yeah, no one's answered yes to that question.
Yeah, I think some artists love it and have a great experience, but I think a lot of us just prefer to do it another way.
Yep. Okay, now talking about your mobile phone, you've got to do this without your phone.
Okay.
From memory, who is your first @ on social media? So if you're going to leave a message and go @ such and such, who would it be?
Oh, probably. I feel like the person I tag the most is my friend Brooke Lambert. She's a musician as well. I tag her in a lot of memes and things, so probably her.
Yeah, cool. Okay, best cure for a broken heart?
Oh, great timely question. I'm going to say it's friendship.
Yep.
Really connecting with your friends and spending time with them and just having fun. That's definitely helped a lot.
Okay, HJs or Maccas?
Maccas.
Yep. Biggest fan. This is a controversial one because if you get this one wrong, you're going to upset someone.
Okay.
Your biggest fan, mum or dad?
Oh, that is a hard one. They're very equal. I'm going to say my mum just because she is like the most biased true fan. So anything I do, she's going to find wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to say her. But Dad's a great fan as well. He's just a bit more honest, which is good.
All right, last question. The best pickup line given or received?
Oh, God. I don't even think I've gotten any good ones. I think I just like when people just want to come and have a chat and they're not doing those cheesy pickup lines. But some can be fun. Depends how they're done, I think.
Yeah. So just a second ago, I heard you like a bit of a heartbreak happen. Is there?
Yeah, I've had a few in the last few months.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask: are you like Taylor Swift? Are you going to create songs out of them?
Well, I didn't used to be, but I hadn't actually had a lot of heartbreak before, so that's probably why. But yes, I am. I've said I'm in my Taylor Swift era, and this song that I just released, "Going There," that was about a relationship, and my next few are definitely going to be about that too. So I think I'm ready for some Taylor Swift energy.
Oh, cool. So what we're going to just quickly do again, I'm just going to let everyone know that these QR codes on the screen, this first one here, is so you can stream Chelsea's music. This will be a link to everywhere where you can get your music from Spotify or the streaming services. So scan that QR code in and that'll take you to that. The next one, merch. Very important that we support our artists in every way possible. One of the best ways is, fellas and ladies and gentlemen from Pop Rockers, is to buy merch and support your local artists through that. So scan that one, and you'll get taken to the merch store. And there's some. If I just go to this merch store, there's a good range of stuff. I might actually quickly just bring that up. There we go.
Look at
There's
that.
the shop. And so you can get some great design T-shirts, coldie holders, and beer holders. You can buy some music there and in fashionable earrings. So that's great. So folks, scan that QR code in, and you'll go to the shop. And the last QR code is to the website. That'll take you to Chelsea's website where you can get more information, obviously links to the shop, but tour dates and things like that when you're going on shows and releases to new music. So there you go, folks. Make sure you get them QR codes in and scan away. If you can't get the QR code because you're on your phone, I'll put the links below for Chelsea's details so you'll be able to get everything there. So coming up soon, we're going to have Going There, the song we've been talking about. Hopefully you'll be getting lots of airplay on commercial radio stations. Have they picked it up yet?
Yeah, I've had a few great country and community stations playing it and supporting me, which has been awesome. So yeah, hopefully that continues.
Cool. So we have it on Pop Rock Nation on Pop Rock Radio, so they can listen to that through the app.
Yeah, thank you.
Our app. Yeah, it's good. No, it's good. We the more music we can put out there, the better it is. So Chelsea, we're going to start loving you, leaving you. We're coming to the time where we got to say goodbye, and thank you very much for joining us, and good luck with your music. And thank you for your music because it's really good.
Thank you. No, thanks so much for having me. It's been fun.
No, too easy. So hopefully we'll see more of you pretty soon. And when you're releasing new music, we can get hold of it and do a follow-up chat with you.
For sure. I'll brush up on my music knowledge in between.
Cool. All right. Take care. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Could've sworn I was ready. Seeing you at the bar wouldn't get me. Making bad decisions, giving myself permission, giving, knowing how far back that would set me. Why do I keep going there? I thought I said I didn't care. You walked in a little bit like you do, and then my heart went ooh, ooh, ooh. Now there's something in the air. Don't think I'll make it out of here. Oh, alone, this is how it goes. It's the last time, every time, I swear. Why do I keep going there? Keep going there, keep going there, keep going there. Going there in the same dress. In the back of the cab.